lot of times we kind of get into a rut and we're like, you know what, the weather is too hot, or there's too many mosquitoes outside, or it's raining, or, you know, I have an ache in my knee. I don't think I can go for a walk today. Changing your mindset is huge. A lot of times we're going to get into a rut and we're like, you know what, the weather is too hot. I don't know what's happening. I can hear myself. We good?
We're good. Yes.
Okay.
Disconnected us to YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube. Keep on going.
The mindset is our huge thing. And like Meg said earlier, connect to your why. Ask yourself, really, why am I doing this? How am I feeling? How can I continue this feeling going forward? The more we get into a negative mindset, the more it pushes us down that rabbit hole. Sometimes it's even a partner. Sometimes we have those negative people in our life that are like, you know what, you look great. They're supportive in their own way, but not in the way that you want. Kind of just push that aside and say, you know what, I'm doing this for myself. It's my time. I need it for me. I've put everyone else first my whole life. Now I'm focusing on myself. And that's okay. Allow that for yourself. Give yourself permission to say, you know what, me first, my time. And that will help you kind of gain momentum again and know that it's not a guilty feeling. It's a great feeling. And we all want to see that future. And in order for us to be there for that future, we have to get there. And if we're not in a healthy position to get there, it's going to be harder and harder to achieve that future. So get on the bandwagon. When you're on it, stay on it, stay focused, and know that you're worth it.
Mm-hmm. Well said. Well said. Another question we've got here is about balance. How do you improve balance? My balance has gotten worse over the years. I'm worried about falling. What are the steps to take? How can I change this and see improvements as I get older, because I am afraid of falling?
Yeah, so balance is huge. As we age, things creep up. You know, you might have an inner ear issue. You might have your eyesight changes. You might have vertigo. You might have had a stroke. You might have, blood pressure issues. Things that we didn't have when we were younger that have now started to affect us. Balance is huge. In all of our plans, I'm pretty sure Meg's too, we always add a component of balance, because we don't, here in Canada, where we are, if you're joining us from Canada, in Ontario, we have bad winters, and majority of our clients are like, oh, I don't go out in the winter because I'm scared of falling. I'm scared of slipping because of my balance. Huge. I don't want to be giving anyone restrictions on what they can do. I want to be like, you can go outside in the winter. You don't have to stay inside all the time because you have your balance. So for balance, it's core. You need to work on that core. You need to focus on your breath. Help yourself in little ways. So we always add that component in our workout plans. And then we give you homework. So homework is always very important. You can do it on your own, and there's no one around to judge you or anything. And balance is a slow gainer. It takes time and it takes repetition. You gain that muscle memory for your legs and for your body to be like, okay, you know what? This is how I need to contain my posture in order to have a strong core, to relieve the back pain and have that balance. And I can walk straight now without kind of wobbling back and forth. And we need balance. We need balance for going upstairs. We need balance for going downstairs, for walking up a curb, for, any kind of incline. You need that balance. So I add it into the majority of my workouts, especially if that's one of your concerns. And I'm pretty sure Meg adds that into hers as well.
Mm-hmm. And I would say, like Michelle's saying, it does take a lot of time to see improvements with your balance, but there are certain key things to do. So a few of my tips to improve your balance is to start getting into a daily routine of working on your balance. So I find the kitchen is a really good place because you have the counter that you can hold on to. So you can hold on if you need to with one hand or a few fingers. And then my tips for you are, instead of looking down at your feet, you want to look straight ahead. So find a focal point, look for something on the wall, maybe a at a painting. You want to bring your shoulders back. That's another issue we see a lot of. People are trying to balance, they're looking down and they're leaning over. We want it to be upright, we want to look straight ahead. Like Michelle said, we want to just tighten up that core, and we can only tighten up our core if we know how. So it's important to really tuck your stomach in, just like you're doing up a pair of pants. It's that kind of, that tightening. You all know, I'm sure, you tried on a pair of pants maybe from a few years ago, and okay, so you know what I'm talking about there. And like Michelle said, we both do a lot of core exercises and a lot of balancing exercises with our clients. So I'm imagining most of you have a few in mind that you can think of that are easy to incorporate into your kitchen time. And then finally, if it's too much to lift your full foot off the floor, start by lifting your heel. Just keep your one toe touching down. And then try to hold your balance a little bit longer each time. And what you'll notice is the more you do it, the more you tighten up your core, and even squeeze your inner thighs in together. That's another area we don't always talk about, but that can help too.
Or your butt.
Yeah, and your bum, tighten up your bum. And once you have those muscles all working together, then you will feel a lot more stable. So those are really good balance tips for you guys.
Just want to add one other thing. If you're not sure if your balance is bad, if you're kind of like, no, it's okay, check your posture. These are the key tips to show you that you have balance issue is your posture. If you're, folding forward, you're leaning forward, you're looking down when you walk, like Meg said. If you have back pain, a lot of lower back pain is because of our balance, because we're not using our core, which is giving us the stability. So the center of our body should be nice and tight. If you are having a lot of back issues, your balance is probably also not the best. So things to, just to keep an eye on. If you find that even you're walking, you're kind of pronating as you walk, that is part of posture. As much as it doesn't seem like up here, if your lower half and your trunk half is starting to collapse in, your knees are falling in, your ankles are falling in, that is also, you've kind of compensated for the balance issue and you've made it work for the way that you walk. So always kind of do a little self-assessment and say, you know what, yeah, I could probably use some balance exercises. So I do see here that Glenda has a question. She wrote, after a fun trip, I've had a hard time getting back into fitness, mindset, travel tips. So if we all love to travel, raise your hands if you love to travel. Ooh. Everybody, yeah, travel is amazing. It doesn't even have to be far, but traveling to your grandkids, traveling to your kids, traveling to your parents. Traveling is, I don't know, to me, I find it so uplifting. Like, it's a different scenery, it's a change, it gives you just a renewed sense of, okay, adventure, I can go somewhere. Here in Ottawa, we can't go too far. But once those borders open again, I think travel is going to explode. People want to go places. And in order to be able to travel, you need your fitness. You need to be able to do the walking that you're going to do if you go to Italy. You're going to be walking on cobblestone. You're going to be walking up steps. If you're going to China, you're going to go across that Great Wall of China, and you're going to want to be like, I have to go to the end. I can't just stop, 20 feet in. I want to be able to continue that. Exercise, it doesn't have to always be a program. It doesn't always have to be like, oh, I have to do all these 10 exercises. It's going to take me 45 minutes. I have to do it 3 times a week. Make it your own. Even going for an evening walk every day, and you start with 1 kilometer and then add 0.5, add another kilometer. Enjoy it. Let your mind wander. I find, especially with walking or running or biking, when you're outside, you can just kind of let your mind wander and just go. Now we have great technology. You can put in an earbud and listen to music or a podcast or an audiobook, and you can just go, and you lose yourself in it and enjoy that. And those are exercises too. You don't have to have that big plan, and stick to it.
Yeah, and I would add to that, if you do go somewhere and you're thinking, how can I bring my workout with me? Something I love to bring is a resistance band. Give me a wave if you have a resistance band that you own. Yeah, so they're really easy to find. They're great. They pack really well if you are doing a day trip even, or if you're going away for a weekend or thinking about the future, going a little bit longer. And so they travel really well. You can do some really good upper and lower body exercises together. And so that's a really good way to stay active. And then I would also suggest if you are traveling to stick to your schedule as much as you can. So if you are in the habit of doing some stretches in the morning, do some stretches in the morning and maybe just shorten your workout. So it doesn't have to be a full 20 minutes or half an hour or an hour if that's what you usually do at home. But continue with what you're doing, because as we know, exercising really helps us to have the strength that we need. It helps us to stay energized. It really helps to wake us up. I know in the past when I've gone to resorts, I always go to the gyms and I work out most of the mornings. And I do it because I really enjoy it. Because I know if I don't and I'm eating all day and I'm, just kind of lounging, I don't feel as good. And, that's something that's developed over time. And maybe you're there as well, that you realize, yeah, if I skip a week, I don't feel as good. And if you're there, congratulations. And if you're not quite there yet, but you're aiming to be there, it's an exciting place to get to when you realize I need to exercise for my mind, for my body. Yeah, so I think those are some really good travel tips. I think we'll leave it there. And then the last question we had was around injury. So if anyone has had an injury, maybe you've injured your arm, maybe you've had a hip or knee replacement recently, maybe you had a surgery and it's, you haven't quite healed yet and you're wondering, can I exercise? Is it safe? And what should I do? How do I get started? Michelle, do you want to start with this one?
Oh, for sure. So having worked at the rehab center, I've dealt with a lot of injuries, obviously. It's important that you give yourself time to heal. But once you've kind of, you see that the incision is better and you have the clear from your doctor, I would say get up and move. That is the most important, especially with knee and hip injuries. The more we tend to, I guess, baby the situation, the worse it can get for you. The more you'll get stiffened up, the more scar tissue builds up, and that it hinders the ability for your flexibility and your mobility, because now you have something that is hard that you have to really break down again in order to get to where you were. I know sometimes it's painful. Not always is the pain a bad thing. It's the body replacing itself. It has to heal. It has to rebuild. Not everything is easy. And I wish I could wave a wand and say, poof, it's going to be easy. You're going to get up. You're going to be a well-oiled machine and you're going to get back out there. Unfortunately, we have to put in the hard work. We have to push ourselves. And that is where the motivation, you have to kind of say, why am I doing this? I got this surgery for a reason, because I want to be able to move. So therefore, I have to maintain that ability. The worst thing you could do is not move. Also, if your surgeon, if your physiotherapist, if your doctor gives you exercises to do at home, do them. They're there for a reason. They're not there just to be like, oh, a nuisance. But it's important. It's important to maintain that mobility of that joint, even if it's a shoulder. If you broke or hurt your rotator cuff, it's hard. It's hard to rotate, but you have to do it a little bit at a time. No weight at the beginning, then add weight. And that's something that we can do with you. We can help you along with that if that's an issue for you. But please, if anything you take away today, if you've had a surgery, get moving as fast as you can. The more you sit around, the harder it will be.
That's awesome. That's so good. And then as well, I think if you've had maybe an injury or you've pulled a muscle and you're just not feeling really good, just remember you have other parts of your body that you can use. And many of our members have shared how they've made adaptations. So I know one of our members has had an injured shoulder, and she said, all right, I'm going to focus on lower body exercises. I'm going to give that shoulder a bit of a break. We have someone else in our community who had shingles, and she adapted her workouts, and she was still able to stay active even though she was in pain and not able to do everything to full capacity. So, you know, so do encourage you to, because I think it's very easy to say, oh, I'm not feeling well today, you know, I have a cold, or oh, I'm feeling sore, or I'm tired, or I'm in pain. It's very easy to say, oh, I'll exercise tomorrow. So I do recommend paying attention to that, and just to know, because sometimes we do need to rest, and I'm all about resting. Trust me, I believe our body needs to recover, our body needs rest. And then I also believe too that sometimes we come up with excuses, and sometimes those excuses are tied to our pain or how we are feeling. So, and only you know that. So I do encourage you to pay attention, be on your own side, and be okay with talking to yourself and saying, all right, time to get up. You've been lying here for quite a while. You will feel better when you move.
We all do that.
We do, right? We do. And I think it's very tied to motivation, and it's very normal. But I think too, the more we are kind to ourselves, but also a little bit real with ourselves, I think that can be helpful too.
Yeah, listen to your body. And it doesn't matter if you're doing an exercise video online. If there's things that you can't do, that's okay. You can modify them like Meg said, but you have to listen to your body. You have to know your restrictions, because we don't get to see, if we're in a group class, we don't get that individual time with each person to say, I have this issue, I have that issue, I have this issue. So you have to advocate for yourself. Huge thing for you to do is just listen to your body. If something hurts in a way that you're like, that's not a good hurt, I need to stop. I need to just maybe sit this exercise out and then rejoin again. And that's okay. That is okay.
For sure. Arlene, do you have a question or comment?
Well, just with injury, what I find difficult is knowing whether the pain is an okay pain, you know, to work through, or a pain that's causing more damage. I mean, how do you know? I mean, it's so hard to know whether you're hurting yourself further or whether you're helping yourself.
It is very hard to know. You've got the nail on the head. It's hard. Normally, if it's a pain where it's like a sharp pain and it's, you know, it kind of makes you sweat right away, that's not a good pain. If it's something that, you know, as you breathe through and you're doing it and you're like, you know what, I can withhold this, this is okay, it's normally a good pain. But again, everyone's pain threshold is different. So again, listen to your body. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it.
And I think additionally, you know, usually it takes, I say this often to people who are just starting to exercise, usually it takes about 2 to 3 days to fully recover. So, you know, the day after you exercise, you do a good workout, you may feel, oh, wow, there's new muscles. I have not felt those in a while or ever. So that's really normal, right? To feel that. But if you're feeling sore for the next week until you do that workout again, then it's a good thing to next time maybe slow down a little bit. I'm imagining you've pushed yourself a little too hard. So that has to do with pain as well. So if you say, okay, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to do this arm exercise, and I'm going to just do 5 times instead of 10, and I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow. The next day, you might feel a bit sore. But if you're feeling sore for the next week, then it means you've done a bit too much, and maybe you should avoid that exercise. So a lot of it is, you know, trial and error. But like we're saying, I think the best thing to do is listen to your body. And if you're not sure, just do a few and make adaptations. In my videos on AIM Fitness Online, I make a lot of adaptations, a lot of suggestions. And I know Michelle does that with her clients when she works one-on-one. So, you know, it's really important that you don't always do the hardest thing first, even because sometimes we like to impress ourselves, but other people, right? I did the hardest exercises that Meg did, and I did the hardest, the advanced videos, because I want to feel good about myself. But if you're then in bed for the next 2 days, it's really not worth it. So I do encourage you to pace yourself. You have no one to impress. We're just impressed that you're exercising and that you're here. But it impresses us when you listen and respect your bodies. That's the best thing you can do. All right, awesome. So
Exactly. Doing something. Oh, I just want to mention one more thing. If you do have an injury, start without weight. Don't weight bear on it. Just work on that flexibility and mobility, like a shoulder. Use just your own body weight. And then as you notice, okay, you know what, that's getting a little bit easier. Still a little painful, but a little bit easier. Then slowly add a little bit of weight. You can always take it back. But at one point, you need to start really gaining strength in that shoulder or that knee or that hip. But always start without weight first.
Yeah, that's really good too.
Sure.
All right. So who's excited for prizes? All right. If there's any questions that you guys have as well that you're thinking that come up later on, be sure to either send us a message, send us an email through the website as well. We can address that. All right, so let's do prizes, and we're going to start. I'm going to share my screen. Michelle and I recently attended a virtual fitness conference, and there's a really cool app that we're going to be used to draw your names. So I'm going to share your screen. So excited, so excited. All right, give me a wave if you can see the screen. All right, so look at all these names. Look at this. This is chock full of names. We have 282 entries.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Many of you have over 10 of your names here, because just a reminder, if you attended a live event this week, you got 3 entries for just one event alone. So if you attended all 4, then your name is here a lot. So we're going to start with our local Ottawa prizes, and then we're going to move to our prizes for those who live in other parts of Canada and in the US. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you what the prize is. Michelle is going to type the prize and also put the name of the winner in the chat, just in case anyone is blinking or misses it. All right, so our first prize that we're going to do, oh guys, I'm so excited, so excited for this. Our first prize has been donated by Natural Soul Wellness Clinic. So they are a local health clinic here in Ottawa, just on Carling Avenue in the West End. And they have donated a 60-minute reflexology treatment gift card. So if you haven't had reflexology before, it's basically a treatment for your hands and your feet and can really help to solve a lot of health issues. I've gone in the past and love it. All right, so here we go. Our first winner, spinning the wheel.
That's cool.
Our winner is Laurie Harris.
Woo, Laurie.
Yay!
Oh, I'm
Laurie.
very excited.
Yay!
I've never had reflexology, so that's fantastic.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay, so here we go. All right, our next prize, it has been donated by Dr. Christine Rad. So she works at a health clinic that offers physiotherapy and rehab. And she is an amazing chiropractor, and she is offering a complimentary initial assessment. So this is valued at $105. This includes a thorough history of your current complaints, physical exam, and movement assessment. As well, there's a diagnosis with a mutually agreed upon plan of management. And her goal is to help you move and feel better. And I've personally worked with Dr. Christine last year when I had a shoulder injury. I'd gone snowboarding and I fell, hurt myself. After 4 months of realizing it's not getting better, I went to see her and now my shoulder is completely better. But I couldn't even lean or I couldn't sleep on it. It was just really, really painful. Yeah, so Dr. Christine is awesome. And let's see who our winner is. And the winner is Arlene Hensel.
Oh, fantastic. That's exactly what I need, isn't it?
Oh, congrats, Arlene. Congrats. That's awesome.
That is exactly what I need. Fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. That's great. So exciting. All right. So our next prize has been donated by Mariette Saint Denis. If those of you who are my members, you will remember we did a Fit Get Bit giveaway last year, and she was one of our sponsors. Mariette offers healthcare options. What she does is she connects people with retirement residences. And then she also, and that's a free service, by the way, anyone who is looking and thinking about moving to a retirement residence, she'll meet with you and tell you about different options that fit into your budget and what you're looking for. But she is actually also an amazing photographer. So what she has donated for us is a gift certificate for one 30-minute photo shoot. Now, if a photo shoot is not your thing, she also has some beautiful pictures that you can choose a print, and she will give you a beautiful photo that she's taken of nature or different items, and you can choose one of those for your home. So you do have that option. All right, our winner is Sharon Michaelson. All right, congrats, Sharon. Okay, our next prize. This is a $50 gift certificate, valid, I need to tell you what it is. This has been donated by Sylvie. Sylvie is a mobile optician. So she goes to people's homes and she can help you find glasses that work for you. So she does all of the tests. And so the gift certificate is either a $50 gift certificate valid towards the purchase of new glasses, or up to 2 home visits to adjust and repair your glasses that you have now. And she's a sweetheart. She's great. She's got her van. She'll be able to fix everything right in her van, right in front of your house. All right, so let's see who our winner is. And the winner is Lillian McCall. All right, congrats, Lillian.
Can I pass it on?
You want to pass it on?
Yes, please.
Sure. Yeah. No, we can do another one.
Okay.
Another draw. Yeah, that is an option, by the way. All right, our winner is Trudy Metcalf. Is Trudy here with us? Yay! All right, congrats, Trudy. All right, so our next prize that we have, so this is donated by Shani Guerin. Shani is also a good friend, and she is a real estate agent that specializes to work with adults 50 plus and seniors. She is offering free home market evaluations. And so basically she'll be able to look at your house and give you an idea of what it's worth. So if you are wanting to sell now or in the future, you can do that. And nice to know, because the market's really hot right now, isn't it? Crazy time to sell. Crazy time to buy as well. All right. So now Sandy has given us quite a few. She's actually given us 10. So I'll do a quick draw. So if you've got this, you can let us know if you are here. All right, the first winner is Bonnie. Congrats, Bonnie.
Can you pass it on?
Yes.
I don't need it.
Yeah, sure. All right, our winner is Susan Theron. All right. Next winner is Gail Costin. Congrats, Gail. All right, that's Gail. The next winner is Lynn Simard. Congrats, Lynn. All right. The next winner is all right, we've got Gail again. As you know, your names are in here many times. The next winner is Suzanne Godin. Congrats.
Hi. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, we've got 3 more names to draw, and this is still for the real estate agent walkthrough, the home evaluation. All right, 3 more winners here. Let's see who we've got. All right, congrats, Jane Newcombe. All right, and 2 more. Gail Johnston. All right, congrats, Gail. All right, and one more to find out what your home is worth in Ottawa.
Ooh.
All right, Lynn Simard again. All right, she's really meant to have this one. Okay, awesome. So we're going to move on. Our next prize has been donated by Helix Hearing. So Helix Hearing, they offer support if you are losing your hearing or worried about it getting worse. They have provided a gift basket and a $50 gift card and voucher for a complimentary hearing assessment at any of their clinics. They have clinics all across Canada, lots in Ottawa, but if you don't want to go to a clinic, you can also do it through the telehearing care service. So that's over the phone. So this prize is valued at $125. All right, so let's see who our winner is. Randall Bourne. All right, congratulations, Randall. Okay. All right, so our next prize, this has been donated by a new company called Holistic Wellness Physiotherapy. And they have one clinic that is in Barrhaven, they just opened a second clinic a few weeks ago, very close to the IKEA in the west end of Ottawa. And what they've donated is a massage therapy gift certificate. And I know many of you have probably seen Rebecca Keefe. Her name has been on my Facebook page. She is the admin assistant at AIM Fitness, and this is her other job that she does. So she works there as doing admin and marketing for them as well. So thank you to Holistic Wellness. So let's see who's going to get the massage. And this is actually our last prize for those of you who are living in Ottawa, and then we'll move to those who are out of town. All right, so let's see who it is. Who is our winner? And our winner is Harriet Nichols. All right, congratulations, Harriet. All right. Very good. So I'm going to switch to my other wheel. All right, so those of you who are, all right, here we go. So we have 113 entries for those who are outside of Ottawa and in the US. And we have some really good prizes for you guys as well. Our first prize that we're going to draw today is a multi-purpose hand cream. So it's called the Herbal Blend Hand Cream. This is for dry, chapped, rough skin. And especially it's good to soften calluses. So if you have calluses on your knees or your elbows, your feet, and you want to really enjoy a nice kind of a at-home relaxation, this is a non-greasy, and it also has a nice mentholated scent to it. So it's quite nice, I've got to say. All right, now this will be shipped to you if you are in Canada or the US. And the winner is Sherry Manry. Congrats, Sherry. I think Sherry's on the call.
Yes, I am, but I couldn't get to the unmute button fast enough. Thank you very much.
Congrats. You're going to love it. And by the way, this and the next few products are from the company called Shaklee that I, myself, and Michelle use and love and recommend to others. All right, our next prize is vitamin D3. So vitamin D3, which is made by the body through the skin's exposure to UV rays from the sun, plays a major role in protecting your health and is vital for overall well-being. And vitamin D is proven to help in the development and maintenance of bones and teeth, and it also helps in the absorption and use of calcium and phosphorus. Especially good for those with osteoporosis, along with calcium intake, a healthy diet, and regular exercise. All right, so let's see who wins the vitamin D supplement. And the winner is Sarah McKinnon. All right, congrats, Sarah. And Sarah, are you on the call today? I don't think so. All right. Awesome. Our next prize, this is a very, very good one as well. This is called Basic H. It is a super concentrated cleaner. It comes in a bottle and you can actually use it directly on stains. I've used it on red wine that spilled on a white carpet and it took it out immediately. And you can also add a few drops to your spray bottle, fill the rest of the spray bottle with water, and you can use that to clean your windows, an all-purpose cleaner, and you can also use it to fight against grease. So this is contains no phosphates, it's biodegradable, and it's non-toxic. So if you're looking for healthier options in your home, Shaklee also has that. And I love their cleaning products. All right, let's see who our winner is. And the winner is Margaret Thomas. Congrats, Margaret. And Margaret, are you here?
She was.
She was here. All right. The next giveaway prize that we have is we have 2 memberships. These are memberships for AIM Fitness Online, and they are 3-month memberships. So if you are a current member, your membership will be extended by an additional 3 months. So you get 3 months free. And if you are someone who is not a member yet, you'll get to gain access to over 105 fitness videos, over 75 nutrition videos. You'll have access to content from the past, calendars, all sorts of documents and worksheets to help you, and you'll get to be able to have all the exclusive Zoom calls and motivation just for members only. All right, so we're going to be drawing 2 of these for 2 individuals. And the winner is Tensi. All right, congrats, Tensi. So Tensi is currently a member and you're here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you will automatically have an extra 3 months.
Oh, so kind.
Awesome, congrats. All right, our second winner is Dale, Dale Page. Yay! She watches my YouTube videos all the way from India. She's been watching for a while, so I think she's really going to enjoy having a membership. I know I was part of a mastermind recently with a woman in India, and it was very hard to do live Zoom calls because we would meet around noon. It would be like 10 p.m. for her. So I think Dale will appreciate that. You have access to videos at any time of day. All right, congrats, Dale. Okay, so next we have 2 last prizes. These prizes were sponsored by one of our amazing class participants. So this woman, she has been attending our fitness classes for a number of months now, and she wanted to give back and she wanted to sponsor our next 2 prizes. So a huge thank you to her for this. The first prize is 1 month of online fitness classes. So both myself and Michelle teach weekly Zoom fitness classes. The classes are an hour in length. Michelle teaches every Monday at 9 a.m. My class is Thursdays at 1 p.m., both Eastern time. And our workouts are a lot of fun. Both of us focus on full body workouts, including cardio. We use weights, bands, focus on balance, and do some awesome stretches and core work too. So what you will have, when you win this, you will have, you'll be able to join for the month of June. You'll have 4 free classes that you can participate in, and you can choose either my class or Michelle's class, whatever works for your schedule. All right, so our winner is Sherry. Now, Sherry, I know you already attend my class, so we can chat. But congratulations.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm on my phone today and getting to the mute button takes a bit.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right. Now our last prize is also sponsored by one of our class participants, and this is 1 free month of AIM Fitness Online. So this is another membership for 1 month. All right, so let's see who our winner is. Margaret Thomas. All right, congrats, Margaret. All right. Amazing, everybody. So that is it for our prizes. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. Congratulations to all our winners. And I'm very excited for all of you. I want to thank you as well for being here for this entire week. It's been such a special week for me. It's been so lovely to have you guys celebrate with me and participate. So I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being part of my fitness community, for being here today, and really as well for putting your health and fitness first. I know, and I can speak for Michelle as well, I know we are very encouraged and very inspired by you guys who are deciding to get fit maybe for the first time, or maybe you're choosing to really refocus on your health and fitness. So once again, I want to thank you all for being here, and we will see you in some videos of some sort. We'll definitely stay connected. So yeah, we'll stick around for a few minutes if anyone does have a question or comment to share, but we will be sharing the replay of this video. I've recorded it, so we'll email it out for those who were not live, and those who did win prizes. We will do our best to get in touch. I think there's just one person that may be on my Facebook group that I don't have her email, but yeah, if you did win a prize, send me an email, and then what I'll do is I will connect you to the service provider or the person who's provided the gift certificate, so that we don't need to worry about picking up gift certificates, but you can just call to make your appointment, or I can connect you via email. So it'll be a really good way to do that. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. It's been a fun week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
And congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. And then also a huge thank you to our sponsors for the amazing prizes. We are very, very grateful to be able to support local businesses, to raise awareness that there's really good people who are specialized to work with the older population, and who have so generously donated. So thanks to all of them as well. All right, everybody, have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
You too.
Long
Stay safe,
weekend.
everyone.
All right, take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks very much.